guys, and welcome back to the next episode on the BiffaCraft Patreon server. How are you doing today? Alright, so in this episode we have a couple things that I have planned. For one, we're going to actually start work on the exterior of the entrance out this way. Just out here, where you're coming up from the ocean. That way there's not just this, mountainside cliff with just a hole in it. We're going to go ahead and fix up that outside. But also, we're going to do a little bit more work down here. Show you what I've done in between episodes. This I haven't had a chance to show you yet. This was a gift from Tanner after we worked on the End Arena together. Gave us a stack of friendship pie, which is very nice of him. Thank you for that, Tanner. Alright, so down here... Whoops, Ender Pearl's not my steak. We've done a little bit of work in between episodes. We've finished the floors on either side. We put the pillars in on either side. I have not finished the tops just yet because I'm actually considering raising the roof up by one block on either side to kind of match the height variation of the floors, just so the pillars are the same height as the ones over here. Because I noticed after starting to build these, as you can see over here, it looks a little funky because basically the pillars don't match. This is one block shorter than this one, so you can see there's the difference in height here for the bases, but the tops are level, and I didn't really like the way that looks, so I'm probably going to end up raising these ceilings on either side, and then I'll finish the tops of the pillars. But we've also changed the center of the floor here in the middle. I don't know if you remember in the last episode I was telling you I had a plan for the center here. Well, I've gone ahead and did a little bit of work and started. I've kind of changed up the pattern here in the center just a little bit. And I've laid out the groundwork, no pun intended, for what I'll be building here in the center. So, let me go ahead and switch over to my camera account and give you a third-person time-lapse of this, because we have a cam account now, finally. Alright, so let's get started. Okay guys, so here it is. I decided to build a water fountain, as you can clearly see. I was kind of toying around with the idea of doing a lava fountain, but I decided against it for a couple reasons. One being, everybody does a lava fountain or something like that in a dwarven base. Two, when this base progresses further and I go deeper underground, I have plans for some lava stuff. And I figured since this is, like a base that's like right next to the ocean, and I already have these water fountains up here, I decided, might as well have one here. And the ocean is right above there, so all I did really was poke a couple blocks out. I had a glass block there for a beacon for doing some digging out here, so I just broke that and let the water flow down from the ocean onto the fountain. I do need to figure out some lighting for the top up there. Not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I don't want to use glowstone or sea lanterns or torches. Torches just don't really look right, and I I don't want to use glowstone or sea lanterns because it doesn't really fit the lore of the base that I'm trying to go for here, where I'm only using stuff that you can dig out from the ground, with the exception obviously of the netherrack, but that's just so I can have stuff burning, the eternal fire, so to speak. Um, I don't know. Maybe I will put some glowstone kind of hidden up there because you can't really see if I do put it up there. Let's see if I can get up there real quick and show you. If I get up here, I might be able to hide some glowstone down like in the floor of this section here, and I won't be able to do it up there because this right here is pretty much the floor. But yeah, I might be able to hide some glowstone up here. We'll see. Oops, get back down here. But yeah, so this is the water fountain I had planned. Now, next we are going to be working on, look at my ender pearls here, the exterior of the entrance. Get up here, head out this way. Ooh, a little too high on that one, overshot. Now, I already have a design planned out for this out here. I did some work in a creative world. I took some measurements of this entrance and the shape and all that, and recreated it and came up with a design. But yeah, I already kind of did some work here. I've cleared this out and laid down the foundations for some of what I'm going to be working on. As you can see, I had the iron pyramid down there for the beacon for clearing this out. But let me pop over to my creative world, and I'll show you the design I came up with. And then we'll come back and I'll do some of the building on camera, just a little bit, to kind of give you an idea of the design of how I do it. And then I'll use my camera account again to do a third-person time-lapse of the build. And then, yeah, I'll come back to you when it's all done. Okay, guys, so here's the design I came up with for the entrance. Just started out with a couple towers, and then I, filled in all this and added some details, eventually coming up with this tower design. This roof structure is similar to what I had on my my shop build, as you can see down there. Kind of added a little extra to it. And actually, there is a staircase. There's an interior to this tower as well. I need to build. It's not much. It's pretty much a staircase that goes all the way up. But let's get back out of here. Whew. All right. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be building in the, on the dwarven base, on the exterior. So, I'm going to hop over. I'll probably do, like, one section of this tower on camera, or, just, actually showing you the build. And then I'll hop over to my camera account and record the whole thing being built. So, yeah, let's head over and get started. Okay, so we got most of the front of this done. We just need to do a little bit more work. One, we need to get the interior of the towers done, which is pretty much just building a staircase from the bottom to the top. And then we need to take care of these walls right here. I do have some designs for them. I can't remember if I showed them when I was in my creative world or not, but we're going to go ahead and do that quick, and then, yeah, let's get started. Let's see. Get myself a little scaffolding going on. Okay, so we need to clear all this out. Get over here. Okay, so first, oh wait, missed a little bit. Alright, let's get some blocks in my hotbar. We're going to do some cobble in the corners, like this. And then we're going to use some polished andesite. Next, we're going to, let's see, I need some stone brick. Get these in the hotbar already. Here. Let's see, now we're going to go stone brick here. And these, I believe, we're going to do walls. Fill this in here. Oops, missed that. A terrible jump. Alright, and then we're going to go andesite and a chiseled in the middle. Let's get back here and see how that looks. You know what, actually, let's get the scaffolding out of the way so we can actually get a good look at it. Alright, hop back in the boat. Let's see. Could use a little work, but I think that's good enough for now. I might change some things later. You know me, as I've done in this base plenty of times. I'll kind of live with it for a little bit and see how I like it. If I feel I should change it, I'll change it. So we're going to do that. Same design up here. Up here at the very top, we're going to do something a little bit different because the dimensions are different. It's not as tall. And then we're going to do the same thing on this wall panel and this wall panel. So I'm going to do that quick, and then I'll come back and we'll move on to the next part. Alright, so we got the wall panels done, as you can see right here. We got both sides, the first two levels. This top level up here, I'm not going to do just yet because I don't have a design for it yet. I have the measurements down, and I got to come up with something for those. So I'll come back to those. Right now, we're going to go ahead and go into the interior of the towers and start working on the staircase up to the top. Of course, in the future, I'm going to clean this transition up, kind of build a little hallway going over to it. But I've already gone ahead in here and I've made the central pillar all the way to the top in our usual pillar pattern with the polished andesite, chiseled, regular polished all the way up. Now, in here, let's see, where do I want to start this? Do I want to start it on this side or not? Yeah, we'll start in here. So let's go right here. I think that's where we start. Just like this. No, that's not it. it's on the back one. Yeah, because this is going to go like that. And in. Let's see, is that correct? Yes. And we're just going to continue this design up all the way. Till we get up to the top. And then I'll come back in and put some torches in, and then build some levels in here. So let me go ahead and take this staircase all the way up to the top, and I'll come back and we'll continue on the design. Alright, I've reached the top, and I've had to kind of cut into the floor a little bit here just so you can actually walk up the staircase, but you know, we still have some walkways around the edges. That's all you really need in a lookout tower. So now we're going to go back down, and we're going to place torches on every side, not every side, every opposite side, I guess you would say, on the andesite. So come around here. We're going to do this the whole way down. This way we don't get mob spawns in here, because that will happen, because we do have quite a lot of level blocks, I guess. Not the half slabs, but you know, just level blocks. Come on down. Place all the torches, and then on the way back up, we're going to do the platforms. Right, and that should be the last one. Okay, so the platforms, I believe, are going to be going, let's see. I don't remember which level they're on. Let me jump over to my creative world real quick and check it out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the level the floor is supposed to be on. And we're going to go right here. We do 1.5 blocks below the windows, which is going to present a little bit of a problem for the doorway over there, because it kind of makes it hard to get in here. Kind of blocks it off. So I'm going to have to do something with either moving the staircase or changing something else out there, like where the door leads into. So yeah, so I got to change that. But this is going to be the ground floor here. So we're going to, oops, that's in the wrong spot. We are going to use stone brick slabs for the ground floor. Like this. We'll just leave that for now, like this. Come back and fix that later. Actually, you know what? Because we do need to be able to get through this door, we'll leave it just like this. Alright, so that's that for now. Now, for the levels up here, I'm going to do this a little bit different. Because I don't want a whole lot of stone brick in here. I'm thinking either going with the cobblestone, like this, which isn't too bad, I suppose. Oops, that doesn't go there. Make this. Or we're going to go with stone half slabs. So let's see how those both look, and then we'll figure out which one we want to use. I think I might end up going with the stone slabs. Yeah, I'm going to go with those. They look a little bit nicer. They stand out, but not as much as the cobblestone. The cobblestone stands out way too much. So let's go ahead and take these out. Put the stone slabs in there, just like this. And then I'm going to do this all the way up to the top. Whoop. Man, my slab placement today. Let's see, just that. And then yeah, I'm going to take this all the way up to the top. Like I said, 1.5 blocks under every window. And then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Alright guys, I've built the platforms all the way up to the top. So let's go down through and see what it looks like. Pretty much just like this on every level. You have this little platform, you can stand out and look out the window. Although it is kind of low for the window itself. Maybe I'll move that up by a block. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll move all these up by a block, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll just kind of go through and show you what basically what it's going to look like. I'll do all that in between episodes, move the floor levels. This wall right here that's all stone brick, this is going to change, but later on. Let me get up here and show you. Since this is the side that faces this way, this is all going to end up being connected over and enclosed and kind of connect in there. I'm going to have to do some major terraforming over here and kind of fill this in with a mountainside. But eventually, for each of the levels on the inside, I can't get in through here. Let me jump on down. In here, for each of the floors, there's going to be, on every floor, a doorway that connects into the tower. So once I get all that filled in and connected over, that wall's going to change just a little bit, where I'm actually going to have an entry into the tower on every floor, kind of like I do over here. So that way this can be accessed on, each level. But that's pretty much what the tower's going to be like on the inside. I got to do the inside of that tower still, which I'll do in between episodes as well. But let me go ahead and show you something else I've changed. Nothing major, but I did a little bit of work to the water fountain. Let me get my pearls real quick. And I've fixed my lighting issue. Basically, I went ahead and I decided just to use glowstone for now, since you can't see it, really, unless you're flying, which you shouldn't be unless you're in a camera account or something like that. But basically, yeah, I just put some glowstone down in the bottom of this level here, and I've changed the top slightly to where I can fit some glowstone in there. So now it's lit up and it's not so dark. So yeah, that's what I've done to the water fountain. Nothing major, but that's going to do it for this episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Got a lot of work done, especially on the exterior out there. But if you've liked the episode, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Take care.